Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the 2009 1-cent penny. This is the Lincoln cent from the United States, and some people say it is worth a lot of money. Some even say it can be worth $6,700 or more. But is that true? Let's take a closer look at the coin, why it is interesting, and what makes some 2009 pennies valuable while most are still worth just 1 cent. In 2009, the United States Mint released a special series of pennies to celebrate two big anniversaries. It was the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, who was born in 1809, and the 100th anniversary of the very first Lincoln penny, which began in 1909. Because of this, the Mint made 4 different designs for the back of the coin. The front of the coin still has the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. That side is called the obverse. But the back, called the reverse, changed 4 times to show 4 different stages of Lincoln's life. The first design shows a small log cabin, which represents Lincoln's birth and early childhood in Kentucky. The second design shows young Lincoln sitting on a log reading a book. This represents his formative years as he was learning and growing. The third design shows Lincoln as a young adult standing in front of the Illinois State Capitol building, representing his early professional life. The fourth and final design shows the U.S. Capitol building under construction, representing his presidency during the Civil War. All 4 designs were used only in 2009, which is why many people find these pennies interesting. These coins were made for everyday use, just like regular pennies. Most were made at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, or at the Denver Mint with a DE mint mark. These 2 versions are the most common. Some were also made at the San Francisco Mint with an S mint mark, but those were special proof coins made only for collectors and sold in sets. They were never meant to be spent as change. Even though 2009 pennies look different, they were still produced by the hundreds of millions. The total number is much lower than most other years because the US was going through a recession, but the numbers are still high enough that most 2009 pennies are not rare at all. Most people can find them in pocket change, old jars, or rolls of coins from the bank. A normal circulated 2009 penny is usually worth its face value of 1 cent. Like all pennies made after 1982, the 2009 penny has a zinc core with a thin copper coating. It is not made of solid copper like older pennies from before 1982. That means the metal inside the coin is not valuable. So if a 2009 penny is worth more, it is not because of what it is made of. The value comes from condition, grade, and possible minting errors. Collectors care a lot about condition. A penny that has been used, scratched, or carried in a wallet or pocket is considered circulated. Those coins are almost always worth just 1 cent. A penny that is clean, shiny, and has no signs of wear is considered uncirculated. These can be worth a little more, but not much. A very nice uncirculated 2009 penny might be worth 25 cents, 50 cents, or maybe $1 to someone who collects all 4 designs. The big money comes from coins that are in nearly perfect condition or coins with rare minting errors. Some coins look perfect but are not considered perfect by experts. That is why companies like PCGS and NGC professionally grade coins. They look at every detail and give each coin a score. A score of MS means mint state, and is used for uncirculated coins. The highest grades are MS 67, MS 68, and MS 69. Those are extremely hard to get for a penny because pennies scratch very easily. Some 2009 pennies graded MS 68 have sold for several $1,000s. This is where the $6,700 number comes from. A 2009 penny in almost flawless condition, especially the formative years design or the presidency design, can sell for very high prices if it gets a top grade at a major auction. These coins are rare not because the mint made few pennies, but because almost none of them survived without marks, spots, or scratches. A single tiny flaw can drop a grade from MS 68 to MS 67 or MS 66, and lower grades sell for much less. There are also special collector versions of the coin. Proof coins have the S mint mark and are made with extra care. They have a mirror-like shine and sharp details. Even these proof coins are usually not worth thousands, but the highest graded ones can still reach a few $100s. In 2009, The mint also made satin finish coins for special mint sets. These have a smooth, soft look. A satin finish penny in perfect SP69 or SP70 condition can bring high prices as well, sometimes over $1,000 or even close to the $6,700 range if the grade is extremely high. Mint errors are another reason a 2009 penny can be valuable. A wrong planchet error happens when the coin is struck on the wrong type of blank metal. For example, if a penny is struck on a blank mint for a dime, it will look thinner, lighter, and silver-colored. Coins like this can be worth $1,000, $2,000, or even more. Off-center strikes are also valuable. If the design is far from the center and part of the penny is blank, and the date is still visible, the coin can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Clipped planchets, where part of the penny looks like someone took a bite out of it, can be worth around $30 to $150 depending on the size of the clip. Another type of valuable error is doubling. This is when the coin's design is stamped twice by mistake. Letters or numbers may look doubled. Strong doubling can make a 2009 penny worth hundreds or thousands. You need good lighting or a magnifying glass to spot doubling. Fake doubling exists, so real doubling should be checked by someone who knows what to look for. It is important to remember that just because someone lists a coin for a high price online does not mean it is actually worth that. Many sellers put coins on eBay for hundreds or thousands of dollars, but that does not mean anyone buys them. What matters is real sale records from auctions and professional grading companies. If someone claims their 2009 penny is worth $6,700, ask them why. Is it graded? Does it have an error? Is there proof? Without those things, the coin is almost certainly worth only 1 cent. If you want to check your 2009 penny, here are some simple tips. First, look at its condition. Is it clean? Does it look new? Or is it scratched and worn? Second, look at the mint mark. Does it have a D and S or no mark? Third, look for errors. Does the coin look off-center? Is part of it missing? Does it have extra metal? Does it look doubled? Fourth, if you think the coin might be special, think about getting it graded. But grading costs money, so do not grade a common coin unless it looks nearly perfect. So what are 2009 pennies really worth? A normal, used 2009 penny is worth just 1 cent. A nice uncirculated one may be worth 25 cents, or maybe up to $1. A penny with a small error could be worth $10 to $50. A big error might be worth $100 to $300. A wrong planchet or strong double strike can be worth $1,000 or more. A top-grade MS68 or satin finish SP69 coin can sell for several thousand. The ones that sell for $6,700 are extremely rare, nearly flawless, and usually certified by a professional company. So yes, it is possible that a 2009 penny is worth $6,700, but it must be nearly perfect. It must be graded by a trusted grading company. It might have an error or be part of a special set. Most pennies, however, are just pennies and will never reach that price. Do not get too excited unless you have real evidence. If you want to learn more, look at real auction results, visit well-known coin sites, ask questions in coin groups, share clear photos. Learn slowly. Above all, enjoy the hobby. You never know what you might find in your change. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins and what they are really worth. Happy coin hunting!